This is a fascinating development, and by that I mean, this idea that there's a militia or clan in southern Gaza, and seemingly looking to assert itself against Hamas. And now we're hearing that the Israeli military is providing it with weapons. Tell me what you know about it.
Right. Yeah, you've kind of hit it on the mark there. Israel arming Palestinian militia in Gaza isn't the headline that you usually observe in the news. I'll tell you that over the years that I've been doing this. So quite interesting. Nevertheless, yes, that's what's happening. At least from what we know, it's Israel is arming them with light arms. I think some of the reports that I read were the Kalashnikovs. I think there's a little bit more support than just that. Nevertheless, this nascent militia, who is run by or is led by a individual from southern Gaza named Yasser Abu Shabab, effectively what they're doing, right, with several hundred men, armed men, is they are countering Hamas. And this is, again, a Hamas right now that has really been hit hard over the last more than year and a half of war with the Israelis. So it's an interesting development, right? Right now, most of the information that we know is that this organization, who calls itself the Popular Forces, is based in southern Gaza. All right, and they're acting as a counter to Hamas. Will they succeed? I'm not sure, but still, this is a pretty interesting development.
Yeah, no, it's a fascinating development. Now, I guess you can go back and forth and argue about the strategy of putting weapons in the hands of a militia. Is it
Right.
is it true that they operate that Shabab and his militia? Um, do they operate essentially in an area that currently is occupied and controlled by the IDF?
Yes, that's what it seems. Appears to be. However, I will add this kernel of information. About a week ago or so, Hamas published this video where they said that they had attacked or ambushed what they said was IDF troops, and they killed a few of them. But I believe, and I think other analysts believe, that they weren't IDF troops actually. That they were actually the members of this new militia, because you could just tell watching the video these guys weren't wearing uniforms. All right, there was something off about it. Anyway, and this was in southern Gaza. So it's interesting. Hamas is aware, right, about this organization, and they're trying to counter it. But yeah, it's effectively right now, this organization, this militia, is in southern Gaza. Will it spread? It's possible, right? But they're going to need new recruits, right? So there's a lot to see. A lot you have to wait here and see what's going to happen. Again, this is all pretty new.
How important in Gaza? How important are the clans or the families in
Mm.
terms of um, operating independently from Hamas or controlling their own community, no matter how big or small that community may be?
Right. It's tough. I mean, listen, this is something I've said for a while and have assessed for a while now, that Hamas is in pretty much every facet of life in the Gaza Strip. All right, whether it's in working in having men in working with NGOs, right, charities, or media. In clans, for example, there are large clans in the Gaza Strip. Many of them who have members, whose members are members of Hamas. So I think it is possible now that a clan can independently act without Hamas's interference, only because Hamas is so weak right now because of the war. Now, if you were to ask me this question before October 7th, 2023, I'd tell you no way. But I think things are changing. However, I think Hamas still wields a lot of influence, right? And this actually, speaking of clans, the member, at least the clan that Shabab belongs to, reportedly pretty much disowned him because of this news that came about in recent days and today. So yeah, I think it's possible, right? But again, Hamas still wields some influence in the Gaza Strip.
Yeah, who's calling the shots for Hamas at this point? Because they've officially announced that yes, Mohammed Sinwar was terminated. Who do you, from your understanding, who's calling the shots there?
Right. No, that's the $1 million question, right? Who's left? I mean, let's be honest here. Most of Hamas's hierarchy has been eliminated. Their top either political guys or top military guys. They're gone. But there's a couple of them still, some stragglers, right? But I think if I were to put money on it, it would be this Gaza Brigade commander, Izzeddin al-Haddad. He's been around for many years, and so far has survived Israeli attempts to assassinate him. So I think he's calling the shots right now, at least in the interim. All right. Let's say Hamas survives the war. Okay, say they survive the war. I think there'll be a formal process of electing a new Gaza chief. Okay, but I think right now he's the one calling the shots. There are a couple of other guys that may be their alternatives, right? But I think he's the man right now, just because he's well known. He has the experience, the military experience to command Hamas right now during these trying times for the organization.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment, a really positive, nice, and kind comment. That would be appreciated. And if you're not already subscribed to our channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our daily updates.